Deep in a quiet valley, there was a small town where night never ended. The stars sparkled every evening, but the sun had never once risen over its rooftops.
In this town lived a little girl named Luna. She was 7 years old with short black hair and wide, shimmering eyes. She had never once seen the morning light.
Every night Luna sat by her window, gazing at the stars. She often wondered what warm sunlight might feel like, and gently reached her little hand into the cool night air.
That night a gentle breeze drifted through the valley. A tiny golden light floated on the wind, and Luna felt a warm feeling bloom in her chest. She somehow knew this night would be different.
In the deep of night, Luna slipped outside and spotted something on the ground. It was tiny and perfectly round, glowing a warm golden color. She knelt down and gently picked it up.
The seed was warm and pulsed softly in her palm, almost like a tiny heartbeat. Luna was amazed. She cupped it gently in both hands, holding it as carefully as she could.
An old man named Grandfather Shadow came slowly around the corner. His cloudy silver eyes crinkled with a kind smile. He said softly that what Luna held was a seed of the sun, and that it had been waiting for her.
Grandfather Shadow explained in a gentle voice that if the seed was planted and grew, the sun would rise over the town once more. Luna nodded quietly and made up her mind right then.
Luna walked to the small garden at the center of town. The soil there was soft and warm with tiny white flowers all around. She prepared to plant the golden seed, her heart beating fast with excitement.
Suddenly a long, dark shadow crept silently along the wall. Two faint red eyes gleamed from within the darkness, fixed on the golden seed. Luna felt the air grow cold all around her. The shadow creature reached out to snatch the seed. Luna held on as tightly as she could, and would not let go. She was frightened, but she was brave.
Grandfather Shadow arrived and raised his glowing staff high. A burst of warm light flashed from its crystal tip. The shadow creature let out a cry and retreated into the darkness. The garden grew quiet and warm once more.
Grandfather Shadow told Luna it was time. She dug a small hole with her little hands and carefully placed the golden seed inside. Then she gently covered it with soft earth.
Luna closed her eyes and thought of warmth, love, and hope. The soil began to glow faintly with golden light. Slowly, a tiny green sprout pushed up through the earth.
The shadow creature returned, larger and more frightening than before. But Luna did not step back. She stood firmly and spread her arms wide to protect the tiny sprout.
The sprout grew rapidly and burst into bloom. Golden light poured from its flowers, and the shadow creature shrank smaller and smaller until it dissolved away. The whole garden shone as bright as day. The golden tree grew tall, and its light rose up into the sky. The townspeople woke and stepped outside in amazement. Everyone stood together, looking up with wide, wondering eyes.
The horizon slowly turned a soft orange, then pink, then lavender. Luna saw something she had never seen before in her life. It was her very first dawn. The sun rose above the mountains for the very first time. Warm golden light touched Luna's face. She closed her eyes and felt its gentle warmth, and soft tears rolled down her cheeks.
Grandfather Shadow rested his hand gently on Luna's shoulder and told her she was the one who had brought the light back. Luna smiled softly and looked up at the golden sky. From that day on, the town had a sunrise every single morning.